How's it going, everyone? Welcome back, and today we are playing The House on the Hill. Now, this is actually a browser game, so it might look a little weird, but mouse control is click on red links to advance. When you see a arrow, press spacebar to advance. Presented with a number choice, use number key is okay. Sometimes on number choice, press spacebar will automatically choose first option, so be careful when spacing quickly through paragraphs. Access menu with Q. Alright, good enough. Works for me. Warnings! Game you're about to play contains character death and descriptions of various murdery things. Ooh. Descriptions of uncleanliness. Okay. Mentions of needles. Mentions of vomiting. Strong language not suitable for young children. Intense and sometimes startling music. Mentions of domestic abuse. The existential dread of having to play tedious board games. General spoopiness. Please use discretion if you are uncomfortable with these things. This game does not contain jump scares. Cool. I'm actually in the mood for something not jump scary. And graphic imagery. All spoops are text and sound. Best play with headphones under low lighting conditions in the same room as some friends playing a board game. Okay, that ain't gonna happen, but dark shapes flash by through the window of the car. Every so often, a flicker of light registers in the distance before being enveloped in the shadows of trees once more. You and your cohorts have been on the road for quite some time, but the journey is nearly over. If the steep incline of the road you're traveling on is anything to gauge by. The car's radio emits nothing but a constant hum of static, and you look at the three shadows that surround you in the adjacent seats. Everyone's eyes are glued to the road as you wind deeper into the forest. Nothing matters now but arriving at your destination. Eventually, you hear a gravel crunch on the tires, and your car slows to a crawl and stops. Everyone shuffles out of the car. You slam the door behind you and stretch a little bit. Being cooped up in this clunky old station wagon has left you quite cramped. Soon you realize that your travel mates are looking at something up ahead. You turn to see the spectacle in front of you. Finally, your journey has come to an end, but the night is only beginning. You have reached the house. I think that's the house. That's the house on the hill, guys. It's kind of cool. I like the art design. Ooh, okay. So, are we going to be Zoe, Jenny, Viv, or Professor Josiah Longfellow? Ooh, let's see. Who's going to get murdered? Well, let's be Jenny, because we want to be able to drink, but we want to be young enough where the hangover doesn't kill us. So let's go with that. Current stats. Might. Oh, wow, there's actually a lot of stuff. Holy crap. Jenny is a quiet girl. She loves soccer, but sometimes she's too shy to cooperate with her teammates the way she should. Jenny's greatest pleasure is curling up alone in a tiny place reading a gigantic book. The older the book, the better. The books keep her from dwelling on her mother's disappearance that day 14 years ago when Mom went to the grocery store and never came back, leaving Jenny alone forever. But Jenny knew that it wasn't just a case of runaway mother. There were too many occurrences left unexplained. Why did she leave her shopping list behind? Why were the corners burnt? Why did the rest of her family only produce hazy recollections of the lady that they had known so well before? And why did the ghostly image of Mom keep appearing out of the corner of her eye, only to disappear when she turned to look? Lately, the images of her mother had become more tangible. She remembers the day the professor approached her, asking her to come on this expedition to the old house on the hill. "I can't promise anything about saving your mother," he said, "but I know that your sight may come in handy in this research I'm about to embark upon. If this proves to be a success, I'll see what I can do." Jenny's greatest fear is being trapped in a crowd or lost out in the open. Do you wish to play as Jenny? Oh yeah, sure, that sounds pretty cool. You stare up at the house in front of you, or at least what you can see of it. Being this far away from town, away from the comforting lights of civilization, makes it hard to see anything afoot beyond your face. Luckily, you can just barely make out shapes of your companions thanks to the dim lantern that Viv holds. You decide to stand closer to them as you watch Professor Longfellow reassuringly take Zoe's hand. Then he turns to you and Viv. "Let's go in." It takes a minute for the professor to ram open the door, but it's not long before the old wood gives into the force and you're in the house. You can sense that the room you've entered is big, but the darkness keeps you from making out any details. You watch as Viv, the one with the lantern, searches on the wall for a light switch. To your surprise, the lights flicker in the old house. Though very dim, they provide enough light to make out the general shape of the room. It's a hallway with many doors, and a grand staircase on the other end. The air is stale, and you feel as if the dust in the air is clinging to the inside of your lungs. "We're in," the professor says. "Now, we need to cover ground in here as fast as possible. Let's split up. If you find anything out of the ordinary, find me immediately." You nod, and the group scatters quietly throughout the house. Okay, so we are Jenny. We're on the ground floor. We have 4 movements. Holy crap, this is actually like a text-based adventure game. That's cool. Find yourself in the entrance hall. The door to the outside stands behind you, or heavy and ornate. Beyond is a hallway decorated with expensive-looking furniture and wallpaper that has begun to peel off the wall. Let's go north down the hall. You find yourself in the foyer. You imagine that the foyer would have looked really nice in its heyday, but the state it's in is now saddening. The rug under your feet is ripped and moth-eaten, and the air reeks of mold, probably growing in a distant corner. Creaky floorboards prevent you from any advantage stealth might lend you. So let's start heading off to the east. You find yourself in the statuary corridor. Before you is a hallway in complete disarray. Lining the pathway to the other side are tall white pedestals and the remains of broken statues around them. Everything is too shattered to make out what form these works of art used to take. Let's go east. We find ourselves in a conservatory. It almost feels like you're walking into the void as you step into the room. The glass walls and ceilings of the conservatory only reveal an inky black beyond, as you are far away from any lights of the town. Flower pots line a wall, although anything resembling a plant has withered away. Dirt is scattered across the hard cobblestone floor. Well, let's end here, because then if we go west, we go back on the way we came. You end your turn in the conservatory. You attempt to venture further in the conservatory, but you're hit with an odor so foul it makes you double over. It smells rotten, bloody, like the entire room has suddenly transformed into a slaughterhouse. The sensation passes, but you're left with a slight feeling of nausea that won't go away. You feel a little less mighty. Oh, so this is like a cool mix of like Zork and like Dungeons and Dragons almost, where you're more describing everything. We already read that. I guess we'll head west, and then west again, and then west once more. All right, we're in the ballroom. This is the biggest room in the house you've seen yet. A dusty, broken chandelier hangs from the tall ceiling. You feel a little nervous standing underneath it. The only other items of note in the room are a grand piano that sits in a lonely corner. The thing is decrepit. The keys are chipped, and it's missing several strings. Let's end here and see what happens in the ballroom. You end your turn in the ballroom. Something catches your eye at the other end of the ballroom. As you approach it, you sigh as it only turns out to be a massive curtain of cobwebs in front of a simple closet door. Intrigued about what may be inside the closet, you go to brush the cobwebs away, only to find that they stick to your arm. You wave your arm a bit in an attempt to get the cobwebs off, but it only makes things worse. The more and more you struggle under the stickiness of the web, the more it traps you. You wiggle and thrash about, but any movement you make seems to get you stuck even further until you are completely immobile. You guess you can regain your strength for now and try again in a bit, but for now you are stuck fast. Okay, so I have to end my turn because I'm stuck there. So, still stuck in the webs. You try to break free from the webs. You wiggle and thrash about until, by some stroke of luck, you suddenly break free of the webs. Once released, the webs seem to dissolve into the air. You'll steer clear from all webs from now on. That's probably for the best. Let's head west again. Chapel! Every step you take in the chapel echoes on the smooth tile floor. All the pews are dusty and worn. You can see that some of the kneelers have come off their hinges. In the daylight, you assume that the tall Gothic windows would be glistening with rainbow-stained light. Here in the night, they're just portals into the void. Let's end here and take a look around here. You run into Viv as you take respite in the spot. Do you wish to talk? Yeah, sure, why not? Hello, Zoe. Jenny! See any more ghosts since we last saw each other? There's a lot more ghosts. Oh no, sounds like a problem. Not really. Amelia talks to them and then they go away. Just like that? Yeah, have you talked to ghosts? I haven't talked to any yet. I'd honestly prefer not to. Ghosts aren't the bad part. The scary floors are the bad parts. I almost dropped Amelia through a hole in the attic. She would have been very mad. Yeah, I can't imagine making Amelia mad would be very good. Okay, so the other girl apparently, which is I thought that we ran into Viv, but okay. Amelia is apparently a doll that she has, and lets her talk to ghosts. Stay safe, okay? Okay. You have never considered yourself very religious. However, standing in the dark, empty hall of the chapel brings you some sort of peace. Maybe it's angels above, maybe it's just the cooler air and peaceful serenity that the chapel provides. Whatever it is, you feel relaxed, a little more mentally stable. From behind you, you suddenly hear a faint tap, tap, tap upon the ground. You turn around to see nothing. Nothing but the dust hanging in the air and covering the floor. Wait, the floor. You see it now, footprints appearing in the dust, and they're walking straight towards you. The footsteps approach closer and closer with their tap, tap on the chapel floor. A footprint reaches just an inch from your own feet, and then nothing. You don't know if you can take any more scares like that, and feel that you're closer to losing your sanity. Should we just gain sanity back and then we lost it again? Alright, let's take a quick look at our settings. Oh well, Okay, we're good. I have nothing in inventory either. I guess we'll head east and then north. You walk through the door, and before your brain can process that there is no floor, you are falling. You slide down a metal chute. The walls are too slippery for you to stop yourself or to grab onto anything. With a soft floop, you finally make a landing. You look around and find yourself on a pile of soot. It's gotten all over your hands, your clothes, and your hair. You brush off what you can of the soot and take in your new surroundings. It looks like you found a way into the basement. You can't go back the way you came, so it might be a good idea to look around for a way back up. Well, great. Find yourself in the basement landing. The room is sparse, save for the pallets that you landed on. The floor is a cold, hard stone surface, and the walls are slabs of dirty, cracked concrete. Doorways in this room don't have any doors attached to them, only passages of darkness. Let's go west. Find yourself in the vault room. Half of the room is taken up by a massive metal box. It looms over you, almost touching the ceiling. A large, complicated-looking lock mechanism, is attached to the front of the door, and you can only imagine what sort of treasures the vault inside contains. We'll head east. Wait, I already did that shit. Well, we're in the basement landing. Oh, nothing happened. Cool. Let's go north. You find yourself in the gymnasium. The workout equipment that greets you in this room is a bit startling, in the sense that it's probably the most modern-looking thing you see in the house thus far. It's all dusted over and hardly used. Let's go east. You find yourself in the wine cellar. Shh. Barrels and bottles line the walls and racks. The smell of fermented grapes waft through the air, combining with the mustiness of a basement. One barrel has been smashed, and a sticky red juice covers the floor. The background noises are actually terrifying too, and there's not much going on. See a glint of light under one of the barrels and bend down to get a closer look. A small syringe full of some sort of liquid sits by itself in the dust. You pull it out from under the barrel and find a label stuck to the side. It seems to be some sort of one-use adrenaline shot. You wish to take the syringe? Yes! You now have an adrenaline shot. Okay, so we did north, west. I think it was west. No, east. Let's go east again. You find yourself in front of a chasm. At some point, there had to be a floor here, but it has long crumbled into the middle and given way to a large pit. When you peer down, you can't see the bottom. You also don't like the low ambient groan that seems to faintly come from below. Head east across the chasm. The dark abyss stretches before you, and the only thing connecting the two sides is a rickety rope bridge. You inspect the bridge and come to the conclusion that crossing will be doable, but highly dangerous. You swiftly trek across the bridge, trying to make your steps as light and delicate as possible. Suddenly, a beam snaps beneath your foot, and you tumble forward, landing prone. The bridge sways, and you cling tight to keep from sliding into the darkness below. You wait for the bridge to be still once more, but feel too shaken to continue, so you scramble back to the side you started on. You may need a minute to calm your nerves before you try again. Oh, I guess we're going to end our turn here. You end your turn in the chasm. Let's try to go across the chasm once more. Okay. Oh, we did. Yay. We find ourselves in the kitchen. It's outright disgusting in here, and the smell of rotten food overwhelms you. Dirty dishes are piled on the counters. The floor looks like it's slathered with grease, more so around the stove. Rusted pots, pans, and knives hang from racks on the floor. Insects seem to crawl out of every corner. Well, shit. If we go across, we get the chasm, so we might as well end the turn in the kitchen, just see what happens. As you stand in this room, a subtle sense of unease begins to enter your body. Feeling grows from unease to nervousness, from nervousness to fear, and fear to absolute dread. You've heard it said to always trust your gut, and what yours is telling you now is that something bad is about to happen. Damn it, an open room so early in the game. Can't believe we're starting off the game with such bad luck. Oh, so this is similar to, what's the, not Arkham Asylum. Is it Arkham Asylum? I think it is. It's similar to, a board game. Like, literally a board game. Well, I mean, with the early haunt rolls, the odds are very, very slim we'll actually trick. Oh my god, this is that game! I just now realized it. We're flipping the board pieces over and building the thing. But I mean, with the early haunt rolls, the odds are very, very slim we'll actually trigger the traitor and such. It's still gross. Ugh, why did I agree to play with this game with you guys? Because you were the one that chose all the games we played last time we had game night. I'm sick of Codenames. I like Codenames. It's a fun game. Codenames is an excellent game. It's quick and easy and suitable for 4 players. I know it is fun. I have to agree with you there. Do not slander the good name of Codenames in my house. Whatever. Just make the haunt roll already. How many dice do you roll for the haunt again? It's all 8. If the total is higher than the number of haunt tiles revealed, then we're safe. If not, then you got to pull out all the manuals and start the haunt. All right then. Hey, no haunt. See? I told you there's nothing to worry about. You should be paying more attention to keeping your stats up. Let me play the game myself, smartass. Oh my god, this is so cool, actually, now that I have that realization. It's like a meta game where you're playing a game within the game. If you guys ever check this out, it's actually a really good game. Oh, what was it? Funhouse did a Boris Held episode with it, and I'll have a link in the description below for that, because it's interesting to see, because once, like, what happens is once the haunt's triggered, one character becomes a traitor, and you have to figure out who it is, and find a way to defend them. It's pretty cool. Alright, so let's head back out, head across the chasm. Are we gonna be able to do it? Nope, we didn't do it. Damn, let's enter turn the chasm. And then across the chasm once more. Alright, cool. And west. South through doorway? Yeah, let's go this way. Okay, so we did that. So let's head to the west. Nope. Okay, well, we enter turn the vault room. You gaze at the vault in front of you and its large, complicated locks, and looks unwieldy and obtuse, like a lot of deep thought had to go into figuring out how it works. Do you wish to attempt to unlock the vault? Sure, why not? You twist and fiddle with the lock, turning knobs and pushing buttons in a complex pattern. Every new manipulation you try is based purely on educational guessing. However, nothing you try seems to break through the enigma of the lock. You resolve to take a break and then try again later. A sickening feeling washes over you. You're compelled to look up at the ceiling for some reason, and you gasp in terror at the sight that greets you. Blood, seeping from the cracks in the walls and oozing down to the floor. Soon the whole room is coated in red and the thick liquid pools around your feet. You blink and the vision is gone. The walls return to their normal state. You collect yourself and regain some sanity. How does that make sense? We just saw like the walls bleeding and we gained sanity back? Okay. I'm not gonna bother trying to get the vault thing. Let's head east. Ooh, whoa, operating room. A rickety hospital bed sits in the middle of the room, surrounded by counters filled with old medical equipment. The mint green paint is peeling off the walls, and everything appears to be stained with either rust or... You don't want to think about it. Okay, so west is the way we came from, so let's go south. You find yourself in the servants' quarters. Several meager beds are positioned throughout the room, spaced around drawers and cabinets. An assortment of personal items are scattered around the place. Let's go east. You open the door to find a set of stairs beyond, leading upward. Do you wish to follow them? Yes. The stairs wind their way upward until you reach the wood panel. With a little bit of nudging, you manage to push it aside, revealing a secret passage into the foyer. You step out into the foyer, now with the new knowledge there's another way down into the basement. Oh, we're back in the foyer now. Nice. Hey, you didn't turn in the foyer. Oh, jeez. Okay, I forgot about where we went in the front of the ground floor. Let's go west. This is the biggest room in the house you've seen. It's okay, that's right. Oh, why'd I do that? I went west. I went to go west again. Oh, we're in the chapel. Oh, nothing happened. Okay, let's go east. South, dining room. A long, elegant table stretches out before you. A silvery candelabra sits in the center, although it is old and tarnished, with ancient candles melted all over the top. Dishes are set out, the place have no food. A large silver platter with a lid over it sits at one end of the table, but you'd rather not touch it. Let's go north again. Oh, why did I do that? I went south. Okay, let's go north again. Oh, did I just fell through the same way I fell before. I just did that. How'd I get out again? Oh my god, I forget already. I just wasted an entire turn too. West, that's the vault room. North, east. Nope, that's the wine cellar. Nothing happens in there. West, gymnasium, south, east. Yes, this way. South, and your turn in the servant's quarter. There you go. We actually haven't ended here yet. This is actually pretty cool. As you stand in this room, a subtle sense of unease begins to enter your body. The feeling grows from unease to nervousness, from nervousness to fear, and fear to absolute dread. You've always tried to trust your gut, so what you're telling you now is something bad is about to happen. Thankfully, the feeling passes without any incident, and you continue to explore the house. Alright, so that apparently was one of the haunts, I guess? Up the secret stairs, yep. So, don't go in the ballroom, basically. Let's go further down the hall. And let's go up the stairs. Soon you make it to the top. Find yourself in the upper landing. You stand near the top of the staircase, letting your eyes wander around the ornate decor. There's nothing really to see but the stairs. Let's go north. find yourself in the junk room. An odd assortment of furniture is haphazardly crammed into this dusty room. You can spot everything from child-sized stools to a large rolled-up rug toppled in the corner to cabinets and drawers of all shapes and sizes. It feels like there is enough junk in here to furnish this old house twice over. Sure, let's end our return to the junk room. A sense of unease begins to enter your body. The feeling goes from unease to nervousness, nervousness to fear, and fear to absolute dread. You've heard it is always said to trust your gut, but what your ears is telling you right now is you have something bad to happen. Guys? It says here on this card I have to take a point of mental damage. What does that mean again? Are you serious? Oh, okay. Don't pick at me like this. It's been a really long time since I played this game. I'm rusty on the rules. It means you either choose knowledge or sanity and then move your counter down your little character card. Oh, okay. I guess so. If I move my sanity counter down 1, my sanity store will still stay 3 stars, so I get to use 3 dice while making a sanity roll, so that's good. Yeah, it means you can't die until the haunt begins, so it doesn't really matter yet. Once the trade is revealed, if any of your counters get 0, you're out of the game. Womp womp. Alright, sanity it is then. Good grief, the counters really don't attach to the card well. Yeah, mine keeps slipping down, I have to constantly readjust them. I still had the nice fitting ones before the game started. Mwah. Okay, I need to make a haunt roll now. No haunt yet. Whew. My turn next, right? You just win. This is so cool. It is literally playing, like, this reminds me so much of playing board games at my friend's place. As you turn to leave the junk room, you find that the piles of stuff around you make it hard to remove from your spot. You attempt to climb over sofas and push heavy wooden tables out of the way. You make it to the doorway unharmed. We're in the upper landing. Let's go east. Charred room. The room around you is very peculiar. The walls, floors, and ceilings are all tinted with an ashy black, as if just this room has somehow been set ablaze without affecting the rest of the house. Shapes of furniture are scattered about, although everything is black and looks like it would crumble to dust with a slight touch. Let's go. Oh crap! Let's go west then. You find yourself in the gallery. To one side is a wall lined with large oil paintings that take up most of the space. Most of them are large portraits of important-looking lords and ladies, but there are 1 or 2 pastoral scenes scattered about. On the other side is a rickety railing. Beyond is darkness. As you peer closer, you face an old chandelier, and you realize that this balcony opens up to the ballroom below. You end your turn to the gallery. Run to Viv as you take her spot in this spot. Do you wish to talk? Oh, it's just you, Jenny. You scared me. Sorry, Viv. It's fine, it's fine. You doing okay? Just a little jittery, that's all. The professor was right. There's things in this house. Yeah, I've seen some creepy stuff myself. But if we keep our wits about us, we'll surely be fine. Right. Deep breath, Viv. You got this. Yes. Thank you. Do you want me to walk around the house with you? No. I think I'll be fine. Okay, then be safe. As you sit in this room, a subtle sense of unease begins to enter your body. Yep, we know that. You just heard to trust your gut. Oh boy, another one, huh? Fingers crossed, guys. Nope, no haunt. Let's see. We can drop down into the ballroom. I'm not going to do that. That's kind of crazy. Ooh, bloody room. You find yourself in the bloody room. You realize a musky, metallic smell hits you like a brick. This room is almost completely bare, except for the enormous amount of blood splattered on the floor. You try your best to block out all your senses to the distressing situation at hand. Oh god, I just remembered the name. The Haunted House on Haunted Hill. This is what this game is called, isn't it? I didn't really correlate the two, the board game and this game together. So yeah, this is the game. Let's end our turn in the bloody room, see what happens. It's hard to spot as the floor is covered in blood, but a faint outline of something rests in the middle of this room. Upon further investigation, the something turns out to be an axe caked in blood. Do you wish to take the axe? Yeah, why would I not? You have the axe. Alright, so let's end the turn here. We'll go west. That's the bloody room. I just did that. Go east. Upper landing. We'll just stop here. Let's go north. Junk room. East. Oh, that's right. Oh, now we're in the attic. Find yourself in the attic. The air in the attic is stale and hangs heavily over the room. You suspect that this place hasn't been visited in years. There's not much of note around. If anything interesting lurks within, it would have to be in one of the sealed boxes scattered about. Let's end our turn here, see what we can find. All of a sudden, a faint noise catches your ear. With hesitation in your step, you turn and try to pinpoint where the sound is coming from. You drag your eyes all around the attic until they lay upon a patch of wall that looks oddly damper than the rest. Before you can react, a hideous slime monster emerges from the wall and envelopes you in its clear, fluid body. You try to yell, but slime gets in your mouth and starts to suffocate you. You squirm and thrash in an attempt to get the slime off of you. It takes a minute, but soon you've shaken off all the slime as it lays in small puddles around your feet. You feel quite traumatized at the realization that a slime monster has attempted to force its way into your mouth, and it takes a toll on your mental state. Okay, so we already know we took a sandy hit. Let's do knowledge. You lost knowledge. Cool. Alright, so we head west. You hop from one stale board to another, misjudge a plank, and it breaks beneath you. Your legs plummet, and your body, following suit, slams down on the floor. It takes you several minutes to wriggle out and make it to the door. It feels like you lost some light in the process. Eesh. Alright, let's head east. Oh, no, that's not the way I want to go. No, that's the attic. I want to go west. Dude, it's different playing the board game because it actually has, like, the level layout in front of you, like, everything. This is like I have to just remember where it went. Yep. So we're just gonna turn the upper landing. We went north. We went south. Oh no, we didn't go south. It's a library. The walls are covered in floor-to-ceiling bookshelves packed with old-worn tomes. The carpeted flooring dampens the sound in the room, giving the library a well-deserved eerie stillness. Let's enter a turn in the library and take a look. You casually peruse through the collection of books on the shelves before you. A few catch your eye as interesting reads, so you take them off the shelves and give them a flip through. You feel as if you've gained more knowledge. Oh, it's a good thing we took that knowledge hit earlier then. Something about this room seems odd, but you can't quite put your finger on the cause. It feels almost as if you have a long-forgotten memory of this place, and a secret that lies within. It suddenly hits you like a brick. You walk over to the bookshelf in the corner and spot a book with a bright blue spine on the second shelf. You press on this spine with 2 fingers. You hear a click, and the door to the secret compartment on the shelf swings open. How did you know that was there? Well, it's of no consequence to you now. You reach your hand inside the compartment and snatch up what's inside. It's a small bottle filled with an opaque black liquid. You decide to pocket it. What's my inventory? We have bottle, black liquid, axe, and an adrenaline shot. Okay. Our might's not great. We're 1 might away from dying. Oh, actually, you know, I could probably use the adrenaline shot. Yeah, use the adrenaline shot. You hesitate for a second, but then jab the syringe into your arm. Your vision goes blurry for a split second, then back to normal. You feel your pulse quicken and your breathing get heavy. You suspect you'll have a good advantage over the next problem that comes your way. Did that help our... No, that did not. Can I use the drink? Yeah, let's drink the black liquid. Why not? That's the thing we'll do. You down the black oozing contents in the bottle in 1 gulp, and it tastes oddly smoky, which you're not sure you enjoy. The tonic relaxes you and makes you feel a little more mentally fit, but at the cost of a slight stomachache that lessens your might. We have no might, that means. Oh, we can't. Oh, right, we can't die until we get to that. Oh, it's good that we did that now then. We can't die until the murderer is picked up. So let's head north. I just did that, didn't I? Go east. Master bedroom. The first thing you notice is the enormous poster bed draped in a thick, deep blue velvet canopy. All the other furnishings in the room pale in comparison to the ornate of this thing. You try to peek through the moth-eaten holes in the curtain to see beyond, but it's all darkness. So we just did east, so let's go north. Oh, that's the chart room. Crap. Do we end? Yeah, as you stand in this room, a subtle sense of unease begins to enter your body. Feeling grows from unease to nervousness, from nervousness to fear, and from fear to absolute dread. Alright, let's... Oh boy, another one, huh? Fingers crossed, guys. There it is! Here we go. All right, everyone, don't move. I gotta get over books. So if you don't know, Betrayal on House Hill is there are literally a book that you hand to whoever is decided as the traitor, or whoever ends up being the traitor. The most tedious part. Okay, so Charred Room, Holy Symbol Omen. Looks like we're doing 13, folks. It's called Perchance to Dream. Ooh, that's a new one. There's a whole bunch of scenarios too, so it's never the same. And the traitor this time is Viv. Oh, all right then. Do I get the trader book, or wait just a second? I gotta read the flavor text. My God, you're such a nerd. You wander around some more, taking mental note of the strange happenings you see. Before too long, you find yourself in the master bedroom and look to see that Viv is here with you. You call out to Viv, and they turn around, but they don't look so good. Their face has been drained of all color, an enormous amount of sweat visibly dripping down. They look at you with wide, terrified eyes. Please, they say, something's wrong. The dreams, my dreams are... Before they can say anything else, a column of fire bursts to the floor right where they stand. You let out a scream as Viv is engulfed in flames. The heat radiating from it is unbearable, and through the distorted air you see ghostly fiery entities fly out and away, further into the house. The column subsides and Viv collapses to the floor. You rush towards them and are surprised to find that they are totally unharmed but deep in slumber. You yell, shake, and slap Viv, but nothing seems to wake them. You better find a way to do that fast, otherwise who knows what their burning nightmare ghost will do. So here's the book that Viv gets, so now you can leave. So Viv wants to kill the 3 remaining survivors. We got to figure out a way to win the game. It's also in the thing, so what's up? Okay, so the book says that the traitor is trying to get their nightmares to escape the house and to stop them. Okay, so it's not kill, they just have to get out. We simply have to wake the traitor up. Is it really that simple? Not exactly. The traitor can only wake up if a person has a holy symbol on them. Holy symbol, where is that in the house? Could be a few places. Either the chapel, we've been there, it wasn't there. The library, we've been there, it wasn't there. The junk room, I don't think we've been there. Oh, we've been there, but I don't think we saw anything there. No, there was ooze there. The graveyard or the servants' quarters. The problem is we have to fight off the nightmares in the process. So we've been to the servants' quarters. I don't think we stopped there though. We haven't been to the graveyard yet either. Oh boy. If a player has brought the holy symbol into the room where the traitor is, they can either attempt a might or sanity roll of 5+ to wake them. 5+, that's a hard roll to beat. Well, maybe even keep an eye on your sanity better. Don't you start. Well, that seems alright. Find the holy symbol, bring it to Viv, succeed a roll. Can't be too bad. If you're ready, you can come back in. Okay. Sorry, you'll have to give me a second. I have to place a bunch of nightmare tokens on the board. No worries, you're good. Okay, all set up. Let's get hunting. Okay, so we gotta get back to the master bedroom. Alright, well, I haven't been here yet. All the previous rooms you've been in show some state of neglect and disrepair. Strangely, this one seems neat. Furniture and boxes lay tightly stacked against each other, and you feel as if there's less dust in there. You would have never expected cleanliness to give you a sense of unease. We probably want to go... How many we got? West. Upper landing, cool. So we'll end our turn here. And then we go down the stairs. And then we want to go down the... Yeah, go south along the hall. Down the secret stairs. Okay. We're in the servants' quarters. End our turn here. We'll see if there's anything here. We don't think we checked this out before. You wildly search through the area, hoping to find the holy symbol. However, what you come to face is one of Viv's fiery nightmares. It floats in a ghostly manner in front of you, pausing for a brief moment before lunging at you with an ethereal screech. You swiftly dodge the oncoming nightmare and attacking with your own strength. You get your teeth through the burning pain as you punch and kick the monster, soon into a pile of ash. The holy symbol does not seem to this room. However, you must now look elsewhere. Maybe it doesn't actually... Maybe it doesn't spawn until we find it. So we're looking... Yeah, we only have 1 might left. I guess we'll go down along the hall. We probably actually want to try to get out to the graveyard. Yeah, so we're here, and then through a gate, graveyard, end of turn. This is good. This is good. You wildly search through this area, hoping to find the holy symbol. However, what you come to face to face with is one of Viv's fiery nightmares. It floats in a ghostly manner in front of you, pausing for a brief moment before lunging at you with an ethereal screech. You swiftly dodge the oncoming nightmare and attacking your own strength. You grit your teeth through the burning pain as you punch and kick the monster soon into a pile of ash. Holy symbol does not appear to be in this room, however, you must look elsewhere. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's head back in. You move to leave the graveyard, but hear a whisper behind you. When you turn back around, you do not see anyone. Again, a whisper slips through the air, but you cannot see or pinpoint a source. Suddenly, a cacophony of whispers invade your mind, somehow quiet, yet too loud all at once. You press your hands to your head, trying to shake loose the myriad of voices. You cry out, and the whispers cease, but your head is left aching, and you feel like you're losing your wits. Okay, well, our sanity's still okay, right? Yeah, our sanity's still alright. Our might is our biggest concern. So let's go through the door. And then east? No. West through the door. Shit. We're back in the entrance hall. That's good. Go north along the hall. North up the hall. Up the stairs. So we make it to the top. East? Charge room? Let's end it here. No. West. What was the jump room? West. Gallery. West once more. It's the bloody room. Shit. Alright, and in the gallery, that's fine. West. Oh, no, I'm going the wrong way. East again. Upper landing. East. We're in the shard room. East. Storeroom. This isn't really that great. South. I'm picturing this in my head, trying to figure out where I'm going. West. Library. Okay, let's take a look. You while you search the area, hoping to find the holy symbol. However, you come face to face with one of his fiery nightmares. Blah blah blah. We know. We must now look elsewhere. Come in. West. North. North. Okay. Jump room. Last one. Last one it could be in. Hoping to find the holy symbol. We are face to face with another thing. Oh, crap. The pain you endure as the nightmare descends upon you is unbearable, as if you had submerged yourself in boiling water. You feel a searing shock to your mind, as if all your deepest fears had manifested around you. Greatly decrease our knowledge. We lost knowledge. So, we're at 3 there. Still okay-ish. Wait, do we find it? Shit, where else would it be at then? Oh. Let's see. Oh, why did I just do that? Damn it. Let's check out the library. We've already checked the library out though, unfortunately. A lot. Like, a lot. End your turn here. See if we can find anything with Viv. Viv slumbers on, looking peaceful amidst the chaos surrounding you. You better find the amulet as fast as possible. Alright, this is the shard room. We've already been here. Nope. Let's check out the gallery. I mean, basically, we're just kind of looking at any place we can now. No, don't jump. That's a terrible idea. If we did that jump, we probably wouldn't have dying at this point. East. Storeroom. I don't think we checked out the storeroom yet. Among the neatly arranged stuff, a single box catches your eye. The word medical is printed on the side in big black letters. You make your way over to a box and open it. It's full of small bags and containers of pills, liquids, and clots. A certain jar stands out to you with the words healing salve scribbled on the label. You wish to take the salve? Yeah! You have a jar of healing salve. Let's actually take that right now, because we could really use it. Yep, go ahead and use it. Regain some physical energy, which means, yay! We can still take another hit. Jeez. Oh, the chapel. That's right. The chapel was the last one. So we need to make our way. Okay, yeah, sure. North. Down the stairs. The chapel's somewhere down here. South. I think it was east. Statuary corridor. Yep, that's good. You survey the pedestals around you. Oh, we never stopped here. That's a good point. You survey the pedestals around you. Once adorned with the stone pieces that now litter the ground. They all seem to look exactly the same, except for one on the right, and it appears to be darker than the rest. Suddenly, a shadow jumps out from you from behind the pedestal and accosts you. That chill that permeates your body is paralyzing, and the vision is clouded with a pitch black. You stumble forward, your head spinning. Choose a stat to fight the shadow with. Speed. You twist and turn your body in all different directions, trying to free yourself from the darkness that enshrouds you. You whip your head and limbs back and forth, desperately clawing your way out to grasp onto something, anything. For a moment, it seems like you finally let the shadow stop attacking you as it retreats to hovering several inches above your skin, but then it descends upon you again, and a wave of dread and nausea envelops you along with it. After this final blow, the shadow disappears into ether, but you're still feeling incredibly worse for the wear. Decreased speed. It's the only one we haven't actually messed with too much. Oh, yeah. Probably should go with sanity a little bit more. Try to focus on sanity if we can. Remember that. Oh, crap. That was the wrong way. Anyway. Oh, and because we took the speed hit, we only get 2 movements. Alright. That's the conservatory. So we want to... Damn it, I keep going back. I'm going the same way. West. West. Go west again. And return to the ballroom. North. Oh shit, this is the basement. Budrucker. East. Operating laboratory. Oh, this is new. The ringing on the phone pierces through the silence. It only takes a second to find the phone, an ancient rotary dial type. You feel compelled to answer it. Picking up the dusty receiver, you hold it to your ear. The voice that comes from the other line is one of a sweet old granny. She says, "I'm here, sweetums. Give us a kiss." You're not exactly sure how, but the ominous start of granny kisses plunges your mind. We're gonna decrease sanity. You lost sanity. Okay, we're still good. West. Nope, that's not where I want to go. Yeah, let's try to unlock the vault. Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way we're gonna unlock that though. East, and then east and south. Servants' quarters. Okay, end your turn here. We already went up there. That's right. So ignore the ballroom. Okay, or we just end our turn in the ballroom. Don't go north is what I remember. Shit, we've been already in here. God damn. This is the one problem I have with this kind of game is that I get so like lost. There you go. We're in the chapel. End our turn. You wildly search the area, hoping to find the holy symbol. However, what you come face to face with is one of Viv's fiery nightmares. It floats in a ghostly manner in front of you, pausing for a brief moment before plunging at you with a ethereal screech. You swiftly dodge the oncoming nightmare and attack with your own strength. You grit your teeth through the burning pain you feel as you punch and kick the monster, but soon into a pile of ash. The holy symbol does not appear to be in this room, however, you must look elsewhere. Wait, where else could it be? Okay, well, I did not mean to do that. South. Dining room. East. While walking through the gardens, you suddenly feel a slight brush on your shoulder. When you turn your head to look, you see a massive brown spider has crawled up your arm. Get rid of the spider with sanity. It takes complete focus of every nerve in your body to stand perfectly still as the spider uses its spindly legs to tickle the skin on your shoulder as it crawls. Eventually, it decides to hop off. Without forward taking a nip at you with its sharp fangs. You feel the most unnerving pinch in your shoulder and you're feeling a bit uneasy. Yeah, hit might. We lost one might, but yeah, so might and speed are any changes to might and speed, we're dead. Let's end our turn in the graveyard. Something catches your eye in the distance. You peer through the mist to see two figures walking along the headstones. Squinting to get a closer look, you can make out an elderly couple strolling in their Sunday best. They definitely aren't alive, you don't think, given their translucent, hazy blue glow. For a moment, you wonder if you were just seeing things. You suddenly have a flash of recognition. You remember seeing this couple's portrait in the entrance hall of the mansion. You recall their names written under the picture frame and call out to them. To your surprise and delight, the ghostly pair approaches and greets you. They try to engage you in conversation, but the words that come out of their mouths are wispy and incomprehensible. Ugh. After they chat for a few more moments, they give a wave and fade into the mist. You're sudden that you can't understand what they're saying, but you feel like you've gained some knowledge anyway. Okay. Let's see. So let's go back into the place. I mean, at this point, we've already gone everywhere, haven't we? That it could be at, it said? And then head east, back in the foyer, head south, back in the entrance hall. Head east, nope, that's the garden. Head west. Have we entered the dining room? Yes, we have, okay. North. And return the ballroom. Sure. Nope. Okay. That didn't do anything. So north leads us to the ladder, to the slide. South leads us back where you were. East leads us back towards the corridor. West leads us to the chapel. That doesn't help. So head back east. Back in the foyer. Head east. This is statuary corridor. East again, conservatory. End in the conservatory. Let's take a look. Nope. Nothing there. West. West. Back in the foyer. From here, let's go now north, and then up, and return to the upper landing. There's got to be something we can do around here. So we're in the library now. Let's enter the library. No change at all. Master bedroom. V's still chilling there. Yep, she's still there. That's cool. North. We're in the shard room, and return the shard room. That's north. We want to go west? No, you want to go east. East and then east again. This is a storeroom. Check this room out. Nope, okay. So west, west, and then west again. This is the gallery. Let's end our turn here. Take a look. Nope, okay. West again. Bloody room. Let's take a look. Nope. I don't want to drop down. East. North. Junk room. End of turn in the junk room. So east. Oh no. You make it to the door, but your tedious amount of gymnastics has left you with a few bumps in your leg and multiple stubbed toe, making you have to move a little slower. Guess what? With all your might depleted, you collapse on the floor, unable to go on any longer. I died, guys. Oh, we were so close to stopping them. And with that, I think the last of my errors have escaped. I win. Congratulations. Thanks. Do we want to play again? You want to play again? Just one playthrough. This leaves me exhausted. Yeah, and plus it's getting pretty late. Oh wow, much later than I thought it was. Hey, you guys have to head home at some point. Let's clean up then. Good game, guys. Yeah, good game. GG. Good. You know what? Before we pack, I want to read the ending flavor text. You fucking nerd. You collapse on the floor, fiery spectral entities dancing around you. They seem to appear, although they look as if they are making for the windows, trying to escape into the night to find others to torture. A burning pain shoots through your body and you scream, and from what you can hear, Viv screams along as well. Your last thought is of them as your consciousness fades and the endless sleeps takes a hold of you. It tears. Made by these guys! This is pretty cool. Avalon Hill, is that the... Oh yeah, Betrayal House on the Hill, yeah. Yeah, this game is really cool because it has so many different scenarios. I keep meaning to pick it up though, that's for sure. Whoa. There's it looks like there's a hangman thing too. We got ending 4, so it looks like there is 8 endings total, which I actually knew, but each time it unlocks a different thing for us to, that's pretty cool. This has been really cool. It's actually some creative liberties have been taken in regards to the lore mechanics of the original Betrayal game. Please don't come to rules lore me. I know what I did. All of that. We have our own rules lore in my friends group too, Charles. So, oh yeah, quick shout out to Charles, Tanya, Fred, Dan, Rachel. You guys are pretty much the board game crew that we play. So, anytime you guys want to play, let me know too. But this has been the House on the Hill, which is basically Betrayal at House on the Hill, in a very cool Zork style. Oh my god, I love this, and it honestly felt like I was playing with friends. It's so cool. If you guys want to give it a try yourself, the link is in the description below. I know this has been a very heavy reading video. Mostly for me. You guys probably just listen to it, but I think that this was actually like a really cool idea, and I thank you very much, Emma, for making this. This is really cool. I have a link in the description if you want to give it a try yourself, as well as a link to the Board as Hell episode where they play Betrayal at House on the Hill. But if you guys enjoyed it, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite board game is. Personally, mine is Exploding Kittens and Bears versus Babies, because I really like the art of the oatmeal. But let me know what your favorite is down there, and leave a thumbs up on the video. I really do appreciate that. And of course, make sure you're subscribed so you get updates when I release new content or go live while live streaming. And as always, have a great day. Remember to burn bright. Talk to you later.